Let's see what we got in here. This is a, see if you can make it out from the headstock here. Can you guess what that is? Yep, that's an LTD. And custom couple of gems. The headstock here. Some custom artwork. No truss rod cover. Some wonky tuners. Let's check the back out. Bam! Couple of relief holes right there for weight, and I guess to get a little light through to the gems. Bam! Continue on down. Check it out. Got some more gems. What do we got there? Sapphire. Sitting proud. What do we got here? Looks like a diamond. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is red. Maybe another ruby. Ruby. Teardrop. I'm not sure what these are. Some topaz maybe. Diamonds. What do we got here? I'm not sure on that one. It's dark, maybe purple. What is that, amethyst? Some more there. Looks like aquamarine. Not sure about these two. They're awful small, oval shaped. Cool, huh? Well, by the headstock and the logo, obviously, ESP LTD. This is by what I found on the internet, this is an EC-10 model. About $199 brand new. This one obviously has been straight from a custom shop factory of somebody's lab. Back came pretty cool. Not sure what's been going on here. Looks like there's some residue of something. Some filthy something. Some wire hanging out. Only one screw attached. On the inside, pots. This switch here, gutted. Pots loose, ready to pop out. This one does pop out. There goes the screw right there. So that's how that came. Tuck this back in. Coffin style cover. A little bit of shielding there. Back is not bad. Neck plate, wood screws. These are about an inch long. Not obviously the correct ones. The neck, I found out this was set. It's been glued in. Cool, huh? A little bit more, whatever the hell that is. Okay. Custom work. Some stars, some moons, more stars, more moons, more stars. Just general little tiny holes. Cool skull. Matches the top. I guess a big star here. Whew. Missing the knobs. Missing the little plastic nub here for the top. This thing is wompy. Screw right here is all wompy. Thing's about to fall out. Pretty sure it's bent. Pickups broken here. Missing a metal face here. Apparently these are the same. Not sure if the guy said they actually are the same. This one is just missing the cover, so apparently maybe these have been replaced. If you're going off of an original EC-10 LTD, then they would be, I guess, more looking like this. You can comment and let me know if that's correct. So, anyways, pretty sure this is glued in. I can't get this out. I haven't twisted it out here, but it's not being held in by anything by the looks of it. I think it's just been glued, which wouldn't make sense because everything else is glued. Crazy. This guitar, deep gouges on this. The deep gouges on this. Apparently used a Dremel tool on this. And I knew all this when I went and picked this guitar up. I got it for dirt cheap. I'll let you know right now what I paid for this. Too much. And I'll tell you why. I'm not going to make this video very long. It's going to be less than 10 minutes. I picked this up on the local OfferUp. And I've been on kind of an OfferUp kick lately. And if you have any really good OfferUp stores, I'd love to hear them if you found really cool guitars like this one. I saw this. They had 2 other guitars listed with it, some really unnamed known brands and of some Strat styles, and I wasn't interested in that. And I saw this one and I go, oh, what kind? I've seen this right here before on guitar. I couldn't remember who made it, so I looked it up and it was an LTD. And I got the model number and it was an LTD, and it would say right here on the truss rod cover, it would say EC10, EC-10. So this model, by what I'm assuming by the dual pickups and by what I can tell from the relief cut right here, and then also one right here on this side as well. So I picked this up for $20 on OfferUp. They actually asked for $40, and I was going to pick it up at $40, except a few things came up. And I put it off for a couple of days, and they ended up going out to $20 for each of the guitars. They had 3 of them. So I was like, can I get it for 20, or are you going to still hold me to that 40? They're like, come on by, get it for 40 or 20. And I said, all right. The neck is straight. That's what I asked. I go, is the neck straight? And they're like, yep, it's straight. So neck straight. If you can see that. Check that out. I seen these were all wonky in the picture, but I knew I could fix that. They still can be fixed. This could be filled in. Anyways, the story on this is that I thought I would take this on as a project, see if I can get it to an original looking condition. $20. Living here in Las Vegas, you don't get much these days for $20 over here. So for an LTD, even though it's a project that needs quite a bit of love, I thought I would take a chance on it. It's a great weight. I looked the weight up of this guitar before I bought it, and this thing feels nice and heavy. I would say this is at least 8 pounds. I mean, you can comment and let me know their exact weight, but it's got a good weight. It doesn't feel cheap by any means. So, the main story of why I picked this guitar up is because the artist that said they had this, if you're in Las Vegas or at all, and you know the person who made this, go ahead and comment. They say they make this type of artwork. So if this looks familiar to anybody, please give me a comment with gemstones in their artwork. Skulls and this kind of color going on. Gemstones, I guess. But the story is that they said is that these gemstones, apparently, they said there's $1,000 easy worth of gemstones on this guitar. And that's not really the reason I bought this guitar. Like I said, I bought it for the project to see what I can do. For $20, like I said, I can have something to mess around with and take my time with and see what kind of condition I can get into. I like a good challenge, but they told me this had gems, $1,000 worth. They said these were some sort of, I forgot what he said, rubies or something, the size of nickels on the headstock, they said. It's not quite a nickel size here or this one, but I don't believe him on the gemstones, $1,000 worth of gemstones on this guitar. So that's not the reason I really picked it out. I really didn't think these are going to be real. But being in Las Vegas and not being a gambler, I thought this would be kind of a cool gamble. $20. I'm going to get a cool guitar at the very end of it. I might end up with some real gemstones if I can chisel these out, and that will be another video. I'll probably have to do multiple videos of chiseling these out, filling these in, getting new inlay dots for here, and a few other things. So I might break this down to a few videos, but I'm going to get this thing back to playable and beautiful. And I think I was going to maybe if I'm not going to go back to the EC10 and make this look exactly what an EC10 looks like, I really like the look of the ESP or the LTD. I think it's called the Black Metal. It's got a single, I believe it's a Seymour Duncan blackened Black Winter pickup. I'm not going to spend the $109 it's listed for, so I'll probably just use this one because it looks similar, besides the blackened out pieces here. And I'll fill this in. I think that's what I'll go for. So give me a comment if whatever you think I should do with this guitar. Should I go back to original EC10 version, or should I go for the what is it called? Black Metal. That's like $1,000 guitar, but it's got a cool embossed LTD up here, like a three-dimensional, like, I don't know what it is, stick-on logo. So let me know what you think I should do with this guitar. And what do you think I did for 20 bucks? Did I make out? Is anyone a gemologist out there? Can you tell if these are real? Or how can I tell if these are real? I'd like to know that if anybody knows. How can I test these to see if these gemstones are real? Because if they are real, or any of them, and I can make any $20 back, even $20 back from these stones, that would be fantastic. If I can make $1,000 back from these gemstones on this guitar, that'd be a miracle. But cool guitar, kind of cool artwork. I do like the 4-leaf clover, but I got my work cut out for me. So the thought process real quick will be clean the guitar real good, obviously, unset the glued on neck, take that apart, get that unstuck somehow, remove the gemstone inlays, get the headstock obviously back, get a truss rod cover here, fill in these holes back here, fix the pot wiring situation, get whatever hardware I need for the inside of that, get some caps here, some knobs, figure out what I'm going to do with this bridge because it looks wompy and messed up and bent. I might be able to save this or replace this with the black components if I want to do the black metal or the metal black version. Fill this cavity in here. Only have a single pickup. Maybe ebonize this fretboard, just black it out. On the black metal, there is no inlays, so if I remove these and I filled them nicely, I think I could ebonize this, black stain this nice enough to you wouldn't really even be able to tell. I'm pretty handy when it comes to wood filler. So let me know what you think. Did I get a deal? 20 bucks with some possible real stones on here? Let me know if you know anything about gemology, or how can you tell if these stones would be real, or anybody's help on anything. What you think I should do with this guitar? And don't say throw it in the garbage, because that ain't happening. Even if I just hung it up. That's cool. All right. Consider subscribing, because I'm going to get into this real soon. All right. Later.